So here we'll observe that we've actually added fourth window. So what I'll do is I'll go into Blender to add in that fourth window, and this is just ability to bring it to the center. And if we go to mesh in Blender and we look at it, so the builder will see that the window is missing. And so what I'll do is just add another window and add it in to change the rotation. I'll just put in before the rotation. Then we'll need to sort of reshape this window to fit the opening. I'm just going to lift it up with its empty to side view. Look at whether I can fit it into that position. So I think probably to lift it up a bit and maybe change the width, or not the height actually. Change the width of the pane. So I'll probably change the center size. Let me go to the top view, see if I can see the width of the window open itself. Not very visible, but I'll probably come down. It does still seem that the window is even taller than the opening itself. So I'll probably try to, change the size of the opening. Maybe give the side panes 80/80. Let's see what that actually looks like from the side. It still doesn't sort of cover the width, and still see that open space in there. But I'll probably just still go to the window and still, yeah, so it seems a bit more obvious from this point. I'll give the height, I'll just bring down the height to the open side, and probably give constant values to the side panes, 100. I'll probably increase that to 120, 130. It seems to almost cover the space. I'll just increase the media value gently to see if you can just cover the space. We'll go with the side view. It seems like it's actually covered. It's mostly covered really from beyond the edge itself. Because we'll look at this in solid view, see what it looks like. And from the inside, it's alright. There seems to be two things actually. It's no longer needed. And in order to delete the main empty, we have to disable the current function. So select the window, delete, hit transparent, and then we can delete the empty. And then all we need to do is change the material to plastic using a dark color. Or you see that it's suddenly added the empties, so we need to go back and delete those empties. If I give a rotation of 0, it goes back to same rotation, but then I will need to remove the parent link, clear empty transform, and delete the empty, and that looks alright. We could increase a bit just to cover the space on the side. Now when you do that, you realize that you've only gotten new empties again. Size still has some open, so I can go change that value to 90. Then you can delete the larger empty, but then I need to remove the parent function from the other empty, clear and keep transparent. And then we can sort of render this to see what it looks like. Looks alright. We can see through into the building as well. So if you go back into get mode, what I could do now is to export this, but then there seems to be some space at the top, so I'll probably need to use the height a bit. I'll probably give it a value 153, should be alright. And the empties are back again to the Just paste the location and to add a window 4. Make sure I add red selection over there. Then moving into the area example, what I have to do is add in 4. And then I need to make sure that just add in the window 4. Let's duplicate for 3 and window 4, window 004. Now it's not loading yet because you're using the list object. Using the list to move the windows, so I have to go and go that back there. The window 4 is added. That's right. So that brings us to a problem. We're using two lists, so we need to update two lists. So what if we replace mesh list with, so let's say where how many, so let's see how many places we're using mesh list. We probably need to replace our mesh object. I'll basically just comment out mesh list. We know it's going to cause errors, but we just solve it with that problem. So we're probably going to replace the line of all. So what we'll do first is save a copy of this. Then we'll come back to actually modify mesh list dot for each element. Use object dot entries and then bracket will put the mesh object. Name it mesh objects. Put it in that bracket, open close. So each element will now be one item within the dictionary. Then we need to modify the code. But one thing we need to do is also check where we're changing using the mesh objects variable, so we make sure they are corrected. I think that's fine. So now I need to go into element and look at the values for its own source. So element 0 will probably give us something, probably the keys, and then element 1 should give us a value. So if we decide to, so let's start with trying to figure out the values of the elements. Element 1, so it's got some errors because we're not referencing the right object. You can see object is transferred is window true, that's window 02. Actually, we seem to have too many console logs. I'm going to comment out a few of them. So we probably need to make a change in naming. They'll use to refer to the properties of the object. And on line 483, element 1, actually the value should be 1 dot is window. Then we have no more errors. And the object load as well. But that way we sort of resolve the list constraint. Now we're using, just going to make a change here just to make it reload. And we sort of resolve the problem in list constraint and list object. So I'm just going to delete this because it's no longer needed. And delete the list as well, no longer needed. And probably, so now we use the list object. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we're going to work with the material of the building, probably create a material painting program and use that, so you don't have to go searching for materials online. Cheers, bye.